Alright guys, welcome to your 7th computer networking tutorial, and now that we understand what a server is, I want to explain exactly how it works, and also it'll help me explain this thing called clients and host, because you guys have probably heard about hosts before, but you may not know exactly what they are, so hopefully I can clear that up. So a very simplistic model of the internet would look something like this. We would have a bunch of PCs. We'll say that this is a Windows PC, and we'll say, this is a laptop. I'll draw it a little differently. It's a pretty good looking laptop, and I don't know, maybe we have a Mac over here. Alright, and I don't know, maybe a MacBook later, somewhere else or something like that. But basically, all of these things, you may hear them referred to as workstations. Workstations are basically home computers, laptops, Macs, whatever you want to call them. Now, we already know, aside from that, that servers, let me get a good color for it, servers are special computer. We'll say that this is a web server. We'll say that this is my server for my website, the New Boston. thenewboston.org. Now, believe it or not, my web server is actually in Texas. There is a special computer in Texas that's storing all of my web files, so whenever you go to newboston.org, basically what's going to happen is this server is going to give you some files. So let's go ahead and talk about that process right now. Say that this is you and you're watching this YouTube video on a laptop right now. Now you decide that you want to go to my website because you heard about it in this video and you want to check it out. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to type in thenewboston.org in your browser. Hopefully you're using, Google Chrome. So you're going to type in thenewboston.org, and your browser is basically going to go through, your internet provider. It's going to go through your modem, routers, all that stuff. But it's finally, and we'll talk about, exactly how your router knows to talk to my web server. That's a complicated process, but basically you're gonna eventually get to my server right here, and what your computer is basically asking is, can I see the new Boston.org, or basically, can you send me some files from this server and send them to my computer right here so that I can see this website? And my web server, hopefully, if it's not down or anything, it's going to say, yes, here you go. So it's basically going to take those files, which is basically data, and send it over wire or wireless, and you're going to get those files on your computer right here. Now those files are just a bunch of text and random computer symbols that are easy to transfer over this communications media, but you can't really understand them, and that's the job of your browser. The job of Internet Explorer or Firefox or Chrome, whatever you're using, it's the job to interpret those files and pretty much interpret them from, computer text to symbols such as pictures and text and videos, whatever it is that you can see. So basically, one more time, servers are special computers that everyone in the world can access. Now, whenever you want to see my website, for example, you send a request to my server, and you basically ask, can I see your website? Can you send me the web files? And then my server automatically takes those files and sends them to your computer, so now your computer has those files. And your web browser interprets those files and turns it into text and pictures and all the cool stuff that makes up a web page. So that's basically how a very simple server works. And I know I said I was going to go over client and host in this tutorial, but I'm going to wait to the next tutorial because it'll make a whole lot of sense. So thanks for watching, and make sure to check out the next video.